Today, I'm going to be talking about the biggest clown. No, wait, scratch that. That's not nearly harsh enough to describe him. The biggest rat in all of Island Royale history. Now, this may come as a surprise to some of you, but it's not Spizik. It's not even Mark the artist, although I'm going to talk about him a little bit in this video. The biggest rat in all of Island Royale history is none other than the community manager himself, Clever Source. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another exposing video. It's your boy Swift to the Z, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl, back again with another exposing video. I just said that twice, didn't I? Okay, anyways, as you can tell by the intro, we're gonna talk about Clever Source. Oh yeah, and also, if you haven't seen my face, this is what I look like. This is Leafy style, so we're using a face cam. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be talking about Clever Source today. So I'm gonna address two things before I go ahead and get into this video. So number one, this video is unlisted because I refuse to make my subscribers that are not here for Island Royale content watch a video about how disgusting this dude is. I'm not gonna put them through that suffering. Okay, anyways, number two, I know I said I wasn't going to make another exposing video, but I feel compelled to make this video for two reasons. So these reasons are, Clever, aka the CEO of getting butthurt, copyright Kai's video on him. So there's really no proof like out there of like how Clever is just like fucking scumbag. And the second thing is I can't let like no one speak up. Someone has to speak up about this dude, and nobody is because they're scared he's gonna ban them or remove their roles, because that's what he does. We're gonna see that later on in this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first thing. So to start things off, this dude is just like weird as fuck. Like, I would say borderline creepy. Like, basically, this dude just like, it's on Kate nonstop, and it's disgusting, honestly. So me and Kate were good friends back before I got banned for the first time, and somehow she has still mentioned my names more time than Clever's. There's literally 6 pages of her mentioning my name, and she's mentioned his like less and stuff. Anyways, I didn't have to hate on her at all. So Clever's thirsting for her 24/7. Almost every message to her is just this horny ass saying something weird. This dude needs to literally chill out like so much. He just needs to calm down. Like, I mean, we all love Kate. She's like the nicest person ever. But like, dude, come on. Seriously. Like, I know you don't know how to talk to girls like IRL and stuff. You can't do it in person, and no girl wants to look in your general direction because you look like fucking James Charles Caterpillar. But that doesn't give you an excuse to just like harass poor Kate with your thirsty comments. So I don't think this is really gonna come as a shock to anyone, but Clever is on some next level ego shit. He thinks he's better than everyone else, so I guess he thinks he can do whatever he wants to without any consequences. So I would compare Clever's way of managing to the way that Hitler made a grab for power. Now, I'm saying this in all seriousness. I'm not trying to be discriminatory or anything. I'm not trying to say Clever is like Hitler 2.0 or anything. I'm just comparing the way that he acts to Hitler. Clever basically operates using scare tactics to get what he wants. The same exact way Hitler was able to climb his ranks. He struck fear in people and they listened to him. Basically, Clever's whole method of moderating is, you are going to do what I want you to do. And if you don't, I'm going to warn you, I'm going to punish you, ban you, take your roles away, etc. And if you do what I want you to do, then everything's going to be okay, and we don't have a problem. But the second you don't do what he wants you to, he's going to completely just, you could be best friends, he'll completely double cross you. He's just going to just turn on you instantly. So in Kai's video, he literally talked about this, about how Clever just kind of turned on him. So this is not the way you should be acting if you are the community manager. Not only is he egotistical in the sense that he's using scare tactics to get what he wants, but he's just a straight up asshole. I mean, look at this DM he had with Kai, for example. He's talking about the way he talked to Fruitcake. And even before he was community manager, this is completely before he was community manager, he was a straight up piece of shit. This is one reason why I think Fruit would have been a way better community manager. So you're probably wondering what any of this has to do with Dr. Frankenstein, so let me explain to you. I'm comparing Clever to Dr. Frankenstein because basically he has a way of molding people into what he wants them to be. So let's take Mark the artist as an example. Honestly, I feel really bad for all the hate I've given Mark, because now I understand his situation a lot more, and he can't speak out on this at all. He literally is under Clever's thumb. He can do nothing wrong in Clever's eye. Like, if Clever sees him do something wrong, he's gone. One mistake and he's done. He's on his final warning. Mark got demoted for speaking his mind and, like, giving his opinion on things, and Clever didn't like that, so he went ahead and demoted him. So, look at this screenshot. Clever clearly did not want Mark to become staff again. So, why are Mark and Clever okay now? Why is Mark staff again? Well, basically, it's because Mark does everything Clever wants him to do. But I can guarantee you, if Mark makes one mistake, he's gone. He's off the staff team. He might even be banned off the server, depending on what it is. So at this time, I'd like to go ahead and apologize to Mark. Mark, honestly, I'm really sorry for all the hate I've given to you in the past. This whole time, I really should have been focused on the real villain behind how corrupt the staff team is. Most Island Royale moderators have zero power other than banning blatant exploiters in-game. So, Clever is super biased. He's even said it has influenced some of his decisions. He's tried giving Kate her own role, but she doesn't want to accept any of Clever's simping and thirsting. If Kate wants something, then of course Clever's gonna give it to her. Now let's talk about Fruitcake for a minute. Pretty much the minute Clever got to be manager, he was trying to get rid of him. If Fruitcake had sucked off Clever the same way, let's say someone like Afraid sucks him off, then Fruitcake probably would have gotten internal affairs and admin and all of that stuff. But that's not how Fruitcake was gonna roll. So he gave him a piece of his mind, and now he's yum. So hashtag free goose in the comments, boys. Now let's talk about Michael. So Michael's Clever's fuck buddy. Michael somehow gets staff without like any interview. He just gets it. He doesn't do anything. Like he doesn't do any moderating or anything. He just kind of sits in there. And I'd also like to point out that Kate was one of the first, if not the first, I think she was the first trial mod to get all the way to actual moderator. It only took her 2 weeks. So let's talk about some of the mods that literally do nothing. Clever uses his powers to take out people he doesn't like instead of taking out people like Skilled, who literally don't do anything. Just make up excuses to stay mod. So Clever's just straight up immature. I don't think this dude has the maturity to be a community manager on literally anything. Well, maybe he can be a community manager on a game like Adopt Me, but certainly not IR. Now, don't think I'm trying to say that I'm mature, because I am certainly not. I think we all know I'm not mature. But it takes one to know one. So, and I know Clever's not immature. So, I know I mentioned this already, but like, it's super immature to be hitting on Kate. That's so stupid. Like, I've done it as a joke before, but I think he's like serious. I think he's like legitimately serious. I don't even know, dude. He's so weird. Every time he speaks, I think I lose a brain cell. I'm not sure if he's missing a chromosome or something, or he's definitely a few tools short of a toolbox. So finally, I'd like to end off this video by just roasting Clever, because I know he gets insecure really easily, and I want him to feel this one sense of like everything he's done to people in the past. This is for all those people, Clever, that you've taken down. This is for all the times you've abused your powers. This is for all those people. So Clever, you are never going to be as good as Sean was. You're never going to even be close to as good as he was. If Sean is Coke, then you are fucking Big K or something. You're great value at best. The only pussy you are ever going to see is when you look in the mirror. I've seen more bitches at the dog shelter than you have pulled. Honestly, you're probably just going to end up gay if you already aren't, because no girl on the face of this planet wants you. I don't know if you face revealed or anything, but I want to see it. Your voice probably squeaks more than the bed when I'm fucking your mom. And last but not least, you are a simp.